Hey friends, this is Rodney.
What's up, fam? This is Lakiba.
What's up, guys? This is Ernest.
Hey to the now, it's Nasha.
And welcome to Convo with Friends. We are all back
I know.
together.
Welcome back, Rodney.
I know.
It's been forever since everybody's been here.
Welcome back, Lakiba.
God,
back,
just did,
Lakiba.
you know,
Yeah.
Make it through.
I just have one question. How was revival?
Saving
Not to
souls.
tell. Quiet revival.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here for it. But yes, friends, you have tuned in to Convo with Friends. This is a podcast talk. We have Christian Lakiba, Ernest with the T,
What's up, guys?
Republican Nasha, and you have Google News Rodney.
Not Google News.
Welcome to Convo with Friends. And Ernest, what's going on with the sick and shut in? Any sick and shut in friend?
No.
Oh, nah.
Well, great. We don't have any this week. Yeah.
Hey, let the church say.
Yeah.
Amen.
We don't have
And
any.
this
Let
is your
everybody's well and healthy.
Yes. And this is your first time, friends. Give to the podcast. Brother Ernest said give 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Just count by fives. You can always get a podcast in whatever podcast platform. Listen to us on the description box. Or you can go to our website at www.convowithfriends.com. And you guys, that helps the show run, okay? We giving y'all a full season up to December of good content. Y'all love it. Y'all always writing and talking about it. Give and support. We got to pay this engineer, okay?
And instead of buying a drink from the bar, go and get and support the podcast.
Yeah, just buy us a drink.
And we got merch.
Skip a weekend
too,
on get
guys.
your nails done.
We got
Just sow a
merch.
seed.
We got
Yeah.
Sow a
blankets,
seed.
t-shirts. So yeah, be part of the clique, the friends.
Yes, friends. And also subscribe to us on YouTube at Convo with Friends with a Z and follow us on whatever platform we are on. We are literally everywhere. If you Google Convo with Friends, we will pop up. All right, let's get to the show. Lakiba, how was your week? How's your week going, sis?
You know what? I have really been in a space to be able to make more money. Y'all know I'm always talking about money because I don't like to be broke.
Who do?
Oh, you got some people out there, they don't work, they don't care, they broke, they begging, they borrowing. That ain't your girl, okay?
Not broke, begging.
So I signed up to get my real estate license in Florida.
Oh, wow.
So I'm
Okay.
excited, and then after that, I'm going to jump to Alabama, and then after that, I'm going to Texas. So
we about to get a rental
territory.
in Miami and go for a weekend.
about to make these coins come through a little bit more. So I'm excited about that. Not excited
Amazing.
about the class, but excited about the goal to be able to just stretch into other markets and be able to make some connections. I've already been talking to several mortgage companies in the Florida area. So when I
Nice.
get my license, I'm ready to rock and roll.
Amazing.
So you have to take a test over
You
again.
have to
you do it for every state, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that-
well,
oh,
let me just clear that up. So you can get reciprocity, meaning if you are already an agent, you can just take the law in that state and you get your license. But because I'm on reciprocity now from Florida, because I'm from Florida, I can't, won't flip backwards. So I got to take the test.
Oh, so you took Georgia law.
Right. Took Georgia law, got my license here, but then I let my license lapse in Florida because I wasn't doing no business there. So now in order for me to get my license back, I have to take the test over.
I understand that.
No problem. 63 hours. It'll be done. So
Wow.
Amen.
I'm excited.
You are a
I'm excited for you,
smart
too.
Christian chick.
somebody got to pay these bills.
No, that's right. Real estate's where it's at.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Ernest, what's going on with you, bro?
Well, you guys know every week I talk about my business. So
Oh, Lord. Can we know something personal? Goddamn.
that's personal to me. So
personal.
How many
Right.
kids?
Talk
We have
about your
dogs,
business.
pets.
make sure you support the honestlux.myshopify.com. Over again, that's mine. And make sure that you go to honest_lux on IG as well. And also, if you have a following, not 2 followings, not 5 people, but if you have a following, and I'm looking for a brand ambassador, so make sure that you hit me up as well.
I mean, do he not see me?
I mean,
Bling, bling.
Hello. Look over this way, please.
Let me just move right along. Because my followers are real. I don't have no people from Afghanistan and Venezuela
Come on now.
and Tibet.
wow. Russia.
With the private profile, so they got 50K. You a fake profile. All right. Going on to Nasha. Nasha, how was... Ooh, girl, I'm scared to ask. Nasha, how was your week, sis?
Hey to the now, hey to the now. Blessed. I finally got moved, guys. I mean, I know it's been like 3 months. I've been saying, I'm moving this week. I finally got moved. I'm in the new place.
Hallelujah.
I just turned in the old key. God is so good. Y'all just don't know.
And your place looks really nice.
Oh my God.
It is beautiful.
Like, it's just putting me in a whole nother vibe about life.
Awesome.
And just being serious about life and just, you know, and then,
services.
thank you so much. And then, the farmers market definitely starts this month. So definitely keep you guys updated on our pop-up shops, Pretty pop-up shops. And I also want to say, Rodney, since you've been gone, I ain't been too good. But let me just back up. It wasn't my fault this time. Okay. I was in a situation where I had to defend myself. Sometimes you got to fight when you don't even want to fight and you don't even know why you're fighting. But then when your beast mode kick in, you don't even care why you fight. You're just trying to defend yourself. And I just feel like it's a lot of hurt people out here running around here hurting people. And I'm just not the one.
So
Because you could talk about me. You could say what you want to say about me. You can clown me, whatever y'all say, jug, what they call it, jump.
But if you put your hands on me.
If you put your hands on me, the beast will unleash. And I'm just letting you know. Okay? So you can say what you want. Don't put your hands on me at the end of the day.
So, is that an indirect way of saying you had to fight somebody?
And I love my friends. I'm a very lovable person. I don't know what type of vibes y'all get off these airwaves from me, but I'm a very lovable person. I'm all about peace, love, happiness, and trees. Okay? And I'm too old to be fighting. So I'm not fighting. I'm telling you, I'm not fighting.
But you had to fight this time.
But I had to fight.
Girl, look, when I saw that video, that girl walked, that shit was really in shock.
I really was, y'all.
So the fight was
I had to
taped?
fight. No.
Yes.
You walk, she walked
I haven't seen that.
around to your job. Like, how you walk around the
I
counter?
was devastated. I never argue. I had a conversation dispute. I'm someone that really...
Who taped the fight?
It was at her job.
It was at my job. Somebody jumped in, came
Surveillance
on my
camera.
job and got their ass whooped. Just put it like this. I am not a fighter, but I am somebody's mama and I will put you in your place.
Let me say this, I was like,
so you posted it on Instagram?
yes.
I did. But let me tell you why I didn't do it at first. Because I was like, I'm too grown for this. I don't know why. The girl needs help, apparently. She said I stole her identity. Don't you know my name is good? Let Nasha Hardwell, even Google know my name is good because I was able to get an email address, nashahardwell@gmail.com. Okay, that is good. I just got security on my home. I just got security on my home yesterday with a credit check. That name is good, Nasha Hardwell. Let's check the play. Nasha Hardwell is good. I don't got to run nobody's name. But apparently, I think this young lady has got some mental issues.
She does.
Because someone was snooping around. No, someone was snooping around her page, and they said apparently when she jumped on you Wednesday, the Friday before, she posted a young man's ID and said that he stole her identity. So that was Friday.
Everybody.
And then she came to my job with it, and we didn't never argue or fight. I didn't have a chance to defend myself. As you see in the video, I was relaxed. Even when she came to the door. Through the door, I was still relaxed.
You know what Nasha had? You ever saw X-Men? Nasha head was like this.
I was.
She just jumped on you?
But
Yes,
She came around the counter.
I wouldn't have never did nobody like that.
No, Nasha was in the right because you.
I was not.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nasha.
Well, once you show up at my job, it's over.
And then you don't even know. I mean, you have no idea. People are just going through so much, y'all.
Right.
They're zombies. They're staying up. These young folks are probably on all kinds of shit. I'm going to talk like my mom. They're out here on pills and drugs and drinking and robbing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But anyways, long story short, y'all, I am blessed and I'm in a peaceful state regardless of everything that went on. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to let nobody come and take my sunshine and take my happiness and joy away.
Well, you had an eventful week.
Yes. I'm
trying to stay out
stitches.
I'm trying to stay out the media.
You're in the media.
Well, Nasha, I'm going to say this. I'm going to tell you what my mama told me. You always have something to protect yourself. And however you want to take that, you take that. But you always have something to protect.
She was at her job, though.
Always have something to protect yourself. Because the moment she, Nasha, we did for people. Knowing you would have crossed that counter, I would have been ready. Nasha, I felt like Nasha was shocked.
Oh, yeah.
I really was. And
Baby, you would have crossed that
that.
can, I would have picked up every guy. B, you got me fucked up.
yes, I was really.
I thank you for the
when
drama.
I had my
You hear
hands,
me?
the audio's not on the video, like the original video.
Yeah.
It's actually longer than when I post. The audio's not on the original video, but you heard basically you see me saying, "What are you doing back here?" That was my first.
Yeah, 'cause I saw you had your hand.
I said, "What are you doing? You can't be back here."
Yeah,
When she walked back
okay.
there, she knocked the stuff. You could say what you want. You can knock stuff off the counter. Long as you don't come back here, then we don't got no problem.
Okay, I think this is gonna be a whole show. So
Yeah.
Yeah, let's move it forward.
All right, but you know, I should,
Maybe I
Blessings.
should do
You know
the
what I
business of the
said.
week.
no,
now she need a
gotta talk
lawyer.
I gotta talk about me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
You haven't been here, so we just been. There've been 3 of us, so we forgot about you.
what you got, Rodney?
I just want to say that
Welcome back.
have laid my grandmother to rest. Praise Jesus.
Yeah.
She lived 84 wonderful years, and I am with to miss you, Arthur the Wash. Other than that, it was very nice to go home and see family. I really got rejuvenated. Just like getting back to me and not really worried about what all this stuff going on in the land. So it was very nice to get relaxed. People was emailing me and saying all type of stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'm on vacation. No, I was directing
resting.
everybody. I'm leaving me alone.
Right.
Yeah, you needed that
Asking me about
time.
some goddamn interview with these.
And sometimes it's good to spend that time with your family. Yeah.
But that
It
was
is.
good.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let's go to business of the week. And the business of the week goes to 9 Round in a 30-minute kickboxing gym. If you are looking for intense but fun way to work out, whether you are going through a divorce, need results for your workout, have blood pressure issues, hit up our friends for a kicker workout. Tell them we sent you. They are located at 1745 Peachtree Street Northeast, Atlanta, Georgia, 30319. Promo code, you guys, is 9 round 138 for $20 off the monthly rate. So instead of you paying $158, you're paying $138. And again, the business of the week is 9 Round.
Love it.
All right,
That's
let's
what's up.
go to Let's Chat. And this is why I find on good old Google News, you guys. And what's going on Google News? 24-year-old Marcus Anthony Everest and 23-year-old Wayne Lee, who are boyfriend and girlfriend, are found guilty for shooting a 6-year-old Aiden Leos because of road rage. So basically, you guys want to keep this because it was very heartfelt to me. You know, road rage is crazy. You know, that's why I don't blow at people.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do it. 'Cause you know what anybody's going through. But what I don't like is the fact, I'm not making an excuse for them, but you shot and killed a 6-year-old boy because somebody might have flipped you off or
That's crazy.
blew their horn, and y'all ass deserve to go to jail.
I say that
Right.
people got too much time on their hands. If you sitting back plotting against somebody else, and you, even if they walk past you and touch your shoe, and you just want to stop and just entertain something that small, like you just got too much time on your hands. That's
Wow.
crazy.
So basically, they was passing by that was on the road, and then they shot the little boy.
Well, what they say, a couple of their twins was arrested outside their home in Costa Mesa Sunday night in the connection to 55 freeway road rage shooting that took the life of a 6-year-old Aiden Leos on May 21.
That's ridiculous.
So I don't know where they shot him at,
Right.
but it was road rage. So I guess the parents of the child probably, I don't know what
Oh,
they
wow.
did. Allegedly probably like cut them off or did something, and they came back shooting. And I hope y'all ride y'all ass in jail.
They are.
I
That's
really do.
ridiculous.
Wish your whole goddamn life because somebody probably cut your ass off. That's crazy. I mean, do y'all think about that? You done killed somebody's child.
Yeah.
because
Don't
somebody
think- over
probably
some
over
BS.
some BS.
Or something that you might ain't gonna remember about in the next 2 or 3 weeks from now.
You know what
Right.
bothers me though? You know, we live in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know if nobody know. I mean, we do. I ain't giving nobody address out. But we live in Atlanta, Georgia. And it's a lot of traffic on I-75, 85.
Everywhere.
What I don't understand is this. It's traffic, bitch. I can't go no faster than 5 miles per hour. God forgive me
And
if
they're
I
blowing a horn.
pause and we get a 10 feet gap. Bitch, I'm not going to run up nobody goddamn tail to,
Right,
to get you to make you feel good about going up 10 feet. Somebody actually blew a horn. You know what I did? I showed my gun. But I didn't shoot nobody. Let me just say that.
What did they
You better
say?
back up off me.
That's to let you know that I am fully loaded. I ain't got time.
I bet you
today.
looked the other way.
Yeah, they left me alone because I just don't understand.
I hate the people that try to run you off the road, but then they get stopped by a red light. They
Exactly.
go around you. I said, what was you going to? To the red light?
Yeah.
I'll meet you there.
You know what's so funny though? When you were on the road and you on the back road, somebody speeding and the light catch their ass
Exactly.
anyway.
Right.
I'll be
I'm
so
like,
happy.
You're like, man, that's what you get.
Oh my God.
Going right to the light.
But here at Convo with Friends, I want to say rest in heaven, 6-year-old Aiden Leos,
Yes.
and to the parents of this 6-year-old child. Convo with Friends are really praying for you.
Yes.
I know everyone has experience of losing a child, but we got but that's all I have for good old
Wow.
Google News. And before we go on, Lakeeba, who is this guest in here with us today?
Yes, guys, I am so excited to have an opportunity to bring actor, entrepreneur, Mr. Dwayne Finley to Convo with Friends. He is well known for his part in The Wood. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by Convo
The
with
Wood.
Friends.
Thank you.
The
What?
Wood.
The Wood.
Yes, and we're going to get into that. We're going to get into The Wood, guys.
Might not be old enough to know that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, I was watching that infamous shower scene.
I think we all old
excited to
enough
have
to watch
you.
this. Yeah.
We're excited to have you in the studio today. So we're
Appreciate
going
it.
to
Thanks for
get
having
to
me.
your segment, though.
Yes, but if you want to chime in, please feel free to chime in.
Absolutely.
But we have a special segment just for you.
Right.
All right, now, Sister Lakeeba,
Sister Lakeeba.
what's going on your side of the street, sis?
Y'all already know conversation does what?
Rule the
the
nation.
Guess what's ruling the nation today? I'm gonna have to talk about it because y'all know I love set life. You know, this new role as a film line producer, it's challenging, but it's good. It's a great experience. So I'm gonna talk about Martin Lawrence set behavior. So, of course, well-known actor, comedian Chris Williams, who is the brother of Vanessa Williams, took to Instagram to recap his horrible set experience while working with Martin Lawrence on the show Martin back in the 90s. I'm not sure why he waited to now.
Yeah.
But anyway,
What?
Chris Williams claims that Martin yelled at a person bringing him water because he needed a new glass of water, okay, since he had already been drinking from his old cup of water. Williams further stated that Martin also had someone following him around with a fan on set.
Okay.
Wow.
Williams closed his post out by saying, I had never seen a star treated people so rudely. So the question on the table is, do you believe that Martin did this? I mean, we all know
If he
Martin.
did,
do you believe that he would even treat somebody like that? I mean, he's Martin Lawrence.
Lakeeba.
I believe when they get to a certain stature,
I mean, like,
they probably don't really.
I feel like why is what's his name? Chris
not right.
Williams saying this now?
yeah.
Clout.
That's a good question.
notoriety. He's trying to, get exposure.
Yeah, this is from the 90s.
I'm going to say this. Not saying that your story's not true. I would never want to say nobody's story's not true.
But who cares?
But this was back in the 90s.
The 90s.
It is 2021 where black folks getting shot in the street by cops. Got so much going on.
Why didn't he say
We
this?
are in a pandemic, and you took the time to make a post about Martin Lawrence from on set from Child by.
Did somebody
But the
ask him
question's
that in
relevant, though.
the interview or something?
The question is relevant. I mean,
So they
this is
saying-
a relevant question.
They said
Like,
Ellen even is horrible behind set on
I
with her
have
people.
heard that.
But it's
And
relevant.
I love her.
But it's relevant now. Like,
Oh, relevant.
This is from the 90s.
You said we see Ellen now.
That's a good point.
You know, I was terrible back in the 90s. I'm just telling myself now.
No way.
So you was rude?
Yeah, I was terrible.
But get your ass out.
They had white people bringing me coffee. I was like, faster, quicker, thank you.
Bring that over here. Right here.
Thank you.
He like this. I played on The Wood
Who are you?
Right.
Okay.
More coffee, please.
with the good curly hair.
So that happens. I mean, I've seen some stuff like this before on set, but why? I mean, why do we treat people like that?
because it's a status now. We're at a different status now. And we feel like
I don't know what qualifies you as a celebrity these days. I mean, there's
Well, Martin had a
When you
huge
need
show.
security. Like, I need security.
Well, Martin had a huge show though. He had like the number one show in the 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still, he didn't have to treat people like that.
I agree with the behavior.
Well, he didn't. It wasn't like he slapped nobody in this story. This was, hey, give me another cup of water.
Maybe he had a personal assistant.
And why are we following you around with a fan? Bruh.
It's hot on set. In fact, the makeup girl brings you a fan. Like, here, stay, don't melt in the makeup. I don't know. It's a lot of context to the story, which I don't care to dig deep.
I'm gonna say
be fanning
this:
himself.
when I had my talk show with Over a Cup of
had
Coffee
a
with
fan?
Rodney Wash, no, I was more
We had cupcakes and
appreciated.
cookies.
Right.
You know, like I even had a personal sense. I was like, oh my god, you gonna do everything I say? And
Yeah, you
did everything,
Right.
You know?
but I wasn't rude. I wasn't like girl fan me, and I was tired. I would say you do get cranky because when you're doing the scene over and over and
Yeah,
over
12-hour
again,
days, yeah.
it does get you. Like I wasn't used to that, so I'm gonna be real. I probably snapped on one of them. I'm not gonna lie. It was
Rodney
a person in the back.
Wash.
It was a person in the background, and they said, "Be
he
quiet"
sorry.
15 times,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, "We on set.
Oh, okay.
We're on set."
Set it up.
Was that me?
It wasn't you. It wasn't you.
Like our
You see, I look right at you.
Like
You look right at Nasha like.
I mean, you literally start at 6 a.m. and you be in like at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. that
Absolutely.
night. You don't have
Familiar
time
with
for
it.
people to know what the hell they doing.
That is true.
I mean, but that don't
That is-
make an excuse for you to be
Absolutely.
rude.
Yeah.
So
And they're just celebrities, so they have the right to be human and to be having a bad day, but still have to come to work. So
Yeah.
you might not catch me always on my A game. You might not
Facts.
catch me in my sweet mode.
Yeah, you
always.
are
I try to be
human.
respectful.
My thing
You know,
is-
I really do. Mhm.
My thing is, it's back in the 90s.
that's me too. I'm
right.
sorry.
I just can't get
Still.
past that part.
I'm
He's trying to be
Yeah,
relevant.
decades.
And Martin is relevant right now. So
I
he has
feel
to
like
do what he
you're
gotta do to be
Vanessa
relevant.
Williams' little brother. You should be riding off of a
Sister brother.
You should do
Sister brother.
little brother. I mean,
brother.
yeah,
Sister brother, you got it
yeah,
right.
you know what I'm talking about. And you need to do that what the Braxton did. They wrote a coattail off of goddamn Tony Braxton.
Have he
They
played?
said my sister Tony, bitch.
Right.
What episode did he play in? Like, I don't remember him.
I don't either. I didn't even know she had a little brother.
Me
so
either.
That just goes to say that.
Y'all
Okay.
stop clowning Chris. Okay,
Got his
that's his
moment.
opinion, right?
Now look, is he cute and single like his sister? You know, I don't do over 40, but I might can work
With
something.
the pretty eyes.
She saw 60, so he's definitely over 40.
Okay, well I'm good.
That's what's ruling the nation. Y'all are crazy.
Thank you so much, Sister Lakiba,
That's actually a good.
for the conversation that rules the nation. All right, now we are going to Messy Ernest, aka Wendy Wendell.
Why you gotta be messy though? Why you gotta be messy though?
Come, you know, Ernest stay in the tabloids. Like, what's going on your side of the streets, bro?
Yeah.
So speaking of the tabloids,
He be having that tea. He be having that tea.
let's
for
talk
real.
about Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey leads Rock Nation Management. Yeah.
Is that Rock
Jay-Z?
Nation's under Jay-Z, right?
Yes, he's the owner of Jay's. He's the owner of Rock Nation.
Wow.
But yeah, he has his own label, but also a management company. She wasn't with his label, but she was just a part of his management.
Ah.
Yeah.
I wonder why she stopped shining. And now it makes sense. Cause I really feel like Mariah Carey has another good 20
She's been
years
signed
in
with
her.
him since 2017.
And I feel like Mariah had like her. What was her last album? Like
We
the
don't know.
Mimi, the
That's-
one
ooh.
We Belong Together.
Yeah.
That was a
That
good
was-
album.
that was in
after that, it
2003.
started- but after that, it stopped. But when did Beyonce start popping?
But she's been signed to him in 2017.
When did
though.
Beyonce start popping?
Her album, Beyonce album came out in 2003. Yes.
Okay, I'm just trying to make a reference. but then it's like Mariah got with, I don't know who she been with, but like her music quality was just not good.
Yeah.
It wasn't like what I was used to. Like Emotion, there will be a timeless song.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did she put something out after Emotional? Like her paper longer than Peachtree Road. Like,
Yeah,
we ain't-
she
what's
got
the
money, but the music just not the same.
But she has
Sorry.
17 number ones.
Just saying,
I'm
back
just
in
saying.
the 1990s.
That's when you're making music for fun. It's not even.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just
I mean,
singing now.
the Christmas song go be number one every Christmas. So
I'm saying, but like, I need more. If you're
I
not
get what
going to
you're
give
saying.
quality
Something
work,
relevant,
then don't do it at all.
well, that was the issue with her and Jay-Z.
Okay, so that's why she fired her management group. She
Well,
was
let me tell you.
Okay.
Get into it.
So Mariah Carey has landed a new deal with Range Media Partners for her management, sources said. Reason why is because she's been with Rock Nation Management for the last 3 3.5 years. The Grammy winner, singer songwriter, has been signed with him. So what happened was they had a heated argument, guys.
Just you want to say something had that.
So last Friday, she basically said, I don't want to talk to anybody else. I need to talk to Jay-Z.
Right. Jay-Z,
So
get down here.
Yeah. So
You and Beyonce.
her and Jay-Z had actually a conversation in the executive office, and they said it was very heated. She walked out and said that she quit Roc Nation's management.
I mean, do y'all think Jay-Z is easy to deal with?
I'm pretty. This is how I feel. I'm gonna say it like how Wendy said it on her show on Monday. This is how I see it. I can see both of them. Mariah's probably seems like she would be hard to deal with herself. You know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z.
But Mariah is
she's a legend.
Yeah. I won't
So
take
I
that
can
from
see
her.
her going in there because she wants. What happened is that she wants a new album that's supposed to come out, and on top of that, she wants a world tour. And he probably saying you ain't really popping right now because now he has as like popping like other artists. He's not relevant,
Right.
As
What you got
far as,
new. Yeah.
as far as the new artists.
But when Beyonce tours, she doing her same songs for 18 years
Beyonce is
ago.
not signed to Roc Nation management.
Right. And that's his boo. So
Ooh.
there's a difference.
Duly noted.
Yeah, she has her own.
Oh, she
management.
with Columbia, right?
Not anymore. She's not with any record label. She has her own record label and her own management team.
Well, that's a bad bitch.
So she's not signed to her own husband.
But but at the end of the day, it's just like with Patti LaBelle. It's just like with, I feel like Tony Braxton, Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, they
have timeless music.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure if Mariah posts about her going on tour, people are going to show up.
Well, after that, she did. So after her argument on Friday with him, she posted that she's bringing out an R&B album, and her new singles comes out Friday. And on top of that, she's doing a world tour.
In other words, I'm going to show you.
Yeah.
How you
That's
try
what
to
that is.
handle a legend? That's right.
I mean,
Stand up, girl.
I'm not gonna like her new music sucks. So I don't like it.
But you'll hear about it on Friday.
But but Mariah Carey will still sell our stadium. I would not
And
doubt
she just stated that the new album will be all R&B, will not be pop.
because she was doing that little one move every
On Honey.
with the little tights and the little swimsuit. You know, we gonna see all that, but I'm here for the song.
She's going to stand in one spot.
Get the dudes to pick her up, move her around.
Exactly. They're gonna pick her up and move her around. So basically I think what he did, he told her basically, like I have other artists that's on my management team. Like he just signed Megan Thee Stallion, part of his management team, and people like
That's
that.
more
So
relevant. Just doing things more new.
I like that it's artist ran, basically.
Yeah, that's
who
how I
else
feel.
to run it than artists?
Yeah. But when you have that
people what
type
they want.
of
Yeah.
like you said, the Mariahs and Tony Braxtons, I'm pretty sure they go in there thinking they can do what they did back in the day. And that can't happen no more.
I probably should put Tony Braxton in that bracket. I probably should left for that Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige. Those two women can do anything they want to do to me.
Well, apparently they couldn't.
I mean, not with him, but who?
But she gonna
But
show.
who else is trying to? I mean, honestly, I don't. Who name name 5 Jay-Z artists that you know about right now.
We're not going down that road.
I'm just being honest.
Rihanna?
Rihanna, yes.
Rihanna and who
all I
else?
knew.
I mean, let's just be real. Rihanna and Megan. That's all I know.
Does anybody else matter other than Rihanna? Just
That's what I'm trying to say. So,
Rihanna.
he ain't even like Rihanna ain't made
girl,
music in a
Riri.
long time. So
Beyonce's
who's been
off
on
the
his
market.
roster that's really doing something? So like, I'll feel offended. Like you ain't got nobody but Megan twerking her ass. Like that's gonna get old a little bit. I mean,
Yeah, and Megan's
mean
not
you don't
even
like
signed to
Megan?
Megan's not even signed to his label. She just signed to his management. She just used his lawyers and different things like that.
like I mean, Megan. I mean, it's cute, but I'm tired of seeing her wiggle, 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 wiggle. Like
yeah.
it's
well,
getting old.
It's getting over.
she basically after that whole ordeal Monday, she had a new management team.
Well, that's how you clear a bit.
Absolutely. She's Mariah.
Yeah.
Canceled.
So yeah. So her, by the way, yeah, like I said, her album's coming out soon, and her new single will be out Friday.
Mariah said, I'm still going to get paid. Nah.
happy.
Well, thank you so much, Messy
No
Wendy.
problem. And we'll review her new.
I see you are. I'm still trying to keep in good grace with Beyonce and them, so I'm watching you.
You're right.
So you ain't gonna. Well, we're not gonna do disrespect Mimi.
No, lambs. I am not disrespecting. They call lambs, right? I'm not going to disrespect Mariah. That's what she call her fans.
Lamb.
The lambs.
You know what? I got y'all back, lambs.
Yeah.
Ernest is in our bio. Go put some lambs under his thing.
No. You know, Mariah fans go hard, so I'm not dealing with that. Mariah, Beyonce, Rihanna, Nicki. I'm not doing none of that.
You don't want that heat.
You know, I got in an argument with one of the Nicki Minaj fans.
You did?
Yeah, I was on the shade
You had a
room.
lot of time that day, bro. A lot of time.
I did, like, it really, I had to block her. I had
We
to block
stay
the
out
girl.
the media, please, guys.
Wait, but
I just made a comment about Nicki
And
on like
it was
shade
on fire
room.
from there.
Nicki Minaj. I know.
Oh, you
Who
did?
checking for Nikki?
Listen, I made a comment.
people.
I made a comment about Nicki Minaj, and because something I didn't like, something about the post I didn't like, right? And her fans like literally attacked me. I had to block all of them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I was like,
Was this recently?
No, it was probably like last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Poor Nikki.
We
Rest
love
in
Nikki.
peace.
Ooh.
All right. Well, good old Nasha, Republican Nasha. What's going on your side of the street, sis?
Hey to the now, back at it again. So there's a new bill set to ban flags being hung from the embassies of the United States. Yes, and this is backed by GOP. Tell you more. For this, for some strange reason, this was not a shocker. But for it to be done on the first day of Pride, you know, some people are not having it. They wasn't for it to have the flag taken down. All flags beside the American flag will be banned from hanging from Congress in these places, you know.
Oh wow.
Yeah. In my personal opinion, guys, this also includes the BLM flag, the LGBT flag. And I'm honestly, surprisingly, you guys probably already know I'm totally for the ban. Because why? These type of things is what divides us as a nation. You know, I personally, it don't matter what your sex is or your race. I personally do not agree with separating us on this level of how we've been separating the last year and years behind us. It's time for us to move forward. And if we just keep on separating, like, I don't care your sex. I don't care if you're white or black. I don't care if you're trans, gay, straight. And it shouldn't really, who cares? It shouldn't be announced to the world. So with that, all that being said, we are all human. We all bleed. We all hurt. We all feel joy. And we all want to be respected. So should we display every nationality and characteristics of the people who helped build this country?
I'm going to say this. If we're going to say that, then we should remove Asian American, Caucasian American, Black American. We should be known as
American.
Our humans. Our humans.
Yeah,
that
name a
will-
race other than
so if
human.
that will-
Animal
So
human.
that what we're going to do.
Animal human.
If we're going to remove people, don't want no separation, stop saying I'm black. I'm American.
Yeah.
What are you?
Period. I'm American.
I agree
Across the
with that.
board.
Are you Spanish American? Are you Asian
I know.
American?
You
I agree with
American.
that.
American.
Because what I don't like about this is that, yeah, you have different umbrellas, like music, for example. It's music, but you have pop music, you have
Gospel.
rap music, gospel
Yeah,
music,
everything is separated.
brass, all that stuff. You have different people. They just want to be heard. I don't see nothing wrong with you hanging a flag that support someone being heard.
I agree.
And if we're going to do that, now I'm for it. If we're going to do that, change all that. Everybody should just be
Everything.
American.
Yeah.
I agree with
Period.
that.
On applications, when
Go
you're
ahead.
applying for food stamps, like, well, you don't need to know.
Even for jobs, they have, are you black, white?
Absolutely.
I mean, now they have, are you trans? They ask so, they go
Stuff that's
into,
irrelevant to how
Yeah.
you will
It's
perform,
too much
you know?
because
and then they ask now, are you non-binary? Like, are you?
Child, that's too much. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
They ask all
There's
of
a white guy named Ian that lives in my heart. It's an acronym, stands for ignorant ass nigga. It comes up.
Okay, Ian.
Hey, you get a lot of callbacks on
Yeah.
job applications.
Get a lot of Ian. Get a lot of Ian for me.
I just feel like, honestly, like, in the day, you hired me to do a job. You being trans, gay, straight, non-binary, Igloo, Blue, whoever.
80% white.
Can you count, bitch? That's all I care about. Can you get these books together?
Can you read?
sell
That's
the
all I
product?
wanna know.
You do
I don't
QuickBooks.
care about
Follow
who you sleeping
directions.
with,
Fact.
what wig you want to wear today,
Absolutely.
what brush would again planning. Like, who
Can you do this job?
Can you just
Right.
do the job?
But they ask so many questions on applications. They really do.
That's too much.
Yeah.
It is.
If I can tell somebody, you don't need to know I'm gay. You need to know I'm Rodney. Because you know I'm gay to me, you want to have sex with me. And if I don't,
How you want to have sex with you?
Because why does my sexual orientation matter what I'm doing?
Yes.
So you checking me out too much, huh?
You a little bit too personal.
You ask all these questions,
I had
right?
a coworker ask me, "Are you gay?" I'm real. Then they want to ask all these questions. Look, I'm not here to help you experiment. I would direct you to an app called Jack. And on Jack, they'll have plenty of people that will help you get your little
get where he need to go.
But here at when we're at the bank,
Let me
we're gonna
do
talk
my
about
job.
IRAs, SBA loans, and get these sales. What I do behind closed doors is none of your. I think
It shouldn't be.
that's too personal
Yeah.
for me.
I don't want to know anyway. I never asked them questions.
Yeah, I'm not going to Kiba. Kiba, are you straight? Oh my
might ask
Are
God.
you
Kiba.
sleeping with someone?
How's the sex with a straight person? Like,
Yeah.
That's
Right.
different. Kiva could get the gambit of questions. It's gonna happen.
that's too much. I don't understand.
It is too bad.
So, with that being
Straight.
said, y'all, and I'm glad you guys mentioned that because who cares? That was my next word. A mother can care less if she's fighting to stay afloat with her bills, whether or not someone's gay or straight.
So true.
Army vet, he can care less if the police is shooting people because he's probably trying to find a place to live.
Disagree.
You know?
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, like, when people have like really important issues that's going on in their life,
So
these other issues, you cannot. It's like it's hard to focus on
You're saying it's
what's
bigger
going on.
issues.
It's
Yeah.
bigger issues.
Bigger
Like
issues.
people are having
until it's you getting
issues.
shot, then it's an issue, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a but what I'm saying, an army vet is not gonna wear. It's not gonna. He naturally, you're not gonna see him out there marching if he cannot keep a roof over his head and he don't fought for this country. So different things are important.
I
to
think
different
that's
people.
kind of insensitive. I think you should left it at the mother, don't care about your race when they try to keep bills afloat. But I mean, somebody's son that's got killed for something stupid, and I will hope any person with some type of compassion, even though you piss poor, you should care about somebody getting shot down the street for no apparent reason. Especially an army vet who fought for a country where you were fighting for all this stupid shit. I'll be pissed. Like, bitch, I got one leg, can't walk around, and y'all right here killing somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot to deal with.
It is a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
Mentally, just a lot to deal with.
To fight to have to keep us safe and to make sure the enemy or the ops don't come in. Like we are at greater risk. If we keep fighting each other, then people are going to come in and invade. Because all while we fighting each other, people going to be like just sweeping up our bodies. Okay, we wanted this land anyways. Perfectly. So Biden passing the anti-Asian bill shows that yes, we do recognize how people should be treated. But do we need these flags as a reminder? That's my next question. Are these flags a reminder to treat Black people right? I think I would rather had a bill. Instead of flags waving around all summer long and
I
marches.
agree with that.
Do we, maybe some folks need a reminder on how to love. So maybe the flags need to stay up. So
When
people
are the
be
flags
reminded.
coming up?
When they're coming down real
coming
soon.
down, yeah. Oh,
Well, they talked about it in 2018, then they turned around and talked about it in 2019, and then they start creating the bill in 2020. Now it's set forth to come down. They already came down. Far as the
I promise you, like I said last podcast where I went on, home for a funeral, when police start killing people and they found guilty and they died from it, I bet you have less shootings.
You're right.
I bet you have less shootings. I bet they'll be quick to shoot little Ray Ray for
Not
them
Ray Ray.
for a little traffic light. Like, come on now. Like, it's ridiculous and it's just sad. And if we, like I said, if we're gonna take away flags, Nasha, thank you for this segment. Like, I just think we should just all be known as Americans.
yes,
Period.
That's good.
yes,
Good stuff, Nash.
because we're only dividing. So that's what I have this week, guys.
I like that. That's what's up.
Thank you, Republican Nasha. sometimes we have bipartisan
Yeah,
agreement.
sometimes she come on to the other side every once in a while.
No, this is called
Oh, no.
bipartisanship.
Yeah, I know.
And guys, I'm working on that.
Bipartisanship.
That nonpartisan. I'm working on the nonpartisan group that I'm forming.
Oh,
We're not
okay.
Democrats. We're not Republicans.
What are you?
We're not Democrats
think
or
we have-
Republicans.
You're independent?
We're not. We're working on a yes.
That's a whole show.
I have yes next.
Okay.
That's a whole show.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Not sure.
You're a monk still?
I told you. Yes, I haven't did. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
You're a monk and you are independent. I love it.
I'm a monk, and yes, we got our own party coming up, guys. I can't wait
show.
to
That's a part
announce
of
it.
that's part of being American.
That's a whole show.
Thank God.
But Lakiva, you have brought in a guest today, and
I'm like, what did
come
I
up
do?
with friends. And please introduce this man who's been talking on the podcast for the last 40 minutes
Absolutely.
and had not
So-
been properly introduced.
Well, I'm excited, guys. We always bring amazing, talented guests on the set of Convo with Friends. And so today we are truly excited to be able to present to some and introduce to others none other than actor and entrepreneur, Mr. Dwayne Finley.
Thank you.
Welcome.
What's up, bro?
What's up? Happy to be here. Good looking. Been in Atlanta for about a month now, working.
Okay.
So you still working since the 90s. That's a check.
Still working.
That's
That
a
is.
check.
You know what Drake say? Shit don't never stop.
You're right. You better call Drake. Yes.
So real quickly, tell the people who you are.
Well, I'm Dwayne Finley, born and raised in Inglewood, California. Most of you may have known me from the hit film The Wood. That was my introduction to acting as Young Slim. Since then, I have been in school and, gone to college, had a whole family, and now I'm back doing my thing in acting. So I've been in Atlanta for the last month working on a project called The Covenant. It'll go straight to series on All Black, which is, used to be UMC and merged with Lifetime.
Love it.
Being ran by Brett Dismuke over there. The series itself is actually written by Kay Singleton, who is an actress turned producer, director, boss lady. And she is basically, moving from her Saints and Sinners roles and things that she's done with Tyler Perry to being, the HNIC.
Boss.
Oh, wow.
So The Covenant it's a very, people are expecting it. It's coming. So it'd be nice. I play a character who was like an angel of sorts. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, you guys have to see it. It's something different.
So the Ian is playing an angel. Oh,
Wow. Okay.
Awesome.
So that's like a different role for yourself.
It is. Recently, in my last 6 projects recently, you guys haven't seen any of them. They're on their way. But that's just a blessing. I've been working the last couple of years.
Awesome.
And so the next thing that you'll see is something I'm real proud of too, called Karen. Like Karens that are making phone calls, barbecue Becky's, that kind of thing. So this film
Barbecue
is discussing that. Yeah. And it talks about all of that social commentary about how we're being, hunted. Basically. And it's the story told about a neighbor who moves in next door and has a problem with her black neighbors that just move in. So it starts there. And Coke Daniels is the writer, director, and creator of that. My brother from Los Angeles. And I've been out here. That was probably the first thing I had in Atlanta. Brought me out here.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you like Atlanta?
I love Atlanta, and Atlanta loves me back. So,
Yeah.
I'm looking to be down here. I'm starting a small production company with some friends, some other artists. That's why I kind of like that whole Jay-Z situation over there. They're
Love
artists,
it.
and they're artists, and they know what they want, and it's a different thing. So they don't have to put up with a lot of prima donna shit, obviously, which is what I'm into. Like, no, I don't need all that. I don't need the white roses and all that shit. Let's get to work. Put me on the call sheet. Let's go.
I'm excited
That's
for
what's
you.
up.
I have a question for you because you say you took a break after The Wood, which was a very big known black film within the black community. The Wood is up there with everything else.
Yeah.
So why did you take a break from acting?
People always ask me that, like, how did you become an actor? And I tell them, acting kind of chose me. So I was in high school when I booked that role. It was my first audition. And they booked me, I guess I fit the character. It's typecasting. Hey, we want somebody to touch booties, talk about girls.
Me.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a dream. On set every day was a dream. And I learned as much as I could. I soaked it up from veteran actors. DeAndre Bonds, who's still a great friend of mine. You see him as Scully on Snowfall now. We have a new project we're working on in Los Angeles when I get back, actually. And you just meet everybody you can while you're doing these types of things. So for me, when it happened, I was also on my way to college on an academic scholarship, which is something I wasn't going to turn down. So go Aggies, Utah. Anyway, when I wound up going to school and not playing any sports or anything, I just needed to finish school. So for me, it was about business, and doing, movies was more like a residual income. I caught the acting bug in college when I wound up doing a play. And I had to study Courtney B. Vance. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he was SAG president last year, a year before, something like that.
Absolutely.
Married to Angela Bassett.
Absolutely.
We definitely know who he is. Yeah.
Yeah. So the brothers, that's one of the actors whose careers I've tried to model in certain ways. You don't really see him out at clubs doing too much, and you don't see him doing too many things. But I had to study him, which is how I got hip to him when I started doing theater. And so I just kind of got my feet wet with the wood, and then I wound up doing theater and taking some classes when I got back to LA and opened up a business in Los Angeles. And, it's a long story, but
Awesome.
in the short, now I'm a business owner. I just opened up my second business in Los Angeles with my brother. So we're My Mailbox Los Angeles and My Mailbox Inglewood. If anybody needs a private mailbox in the Southern California area or anywhere around the world, we give you a physical address right on 3651 South La Brea. Shameless plug. Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I love it.
But anyway, yeah, that's
Love
it.
it.
That's me in a nutshell.
Awesome. Doing great things. So.
Yeah, you want to go back and ask any questions? I jump around a little bit.
No, you're fine. But did you have an agent when you booked that role?
No, actually, that was an open call audition. Chazelle Manning, who was my drama teacher back in the day, a teacher from Inglewood High School. Shout out Inglewood High. She was the teacher at the school and actually took about 10, maybe 15 of us on an audition in Santa Monica. And I'm not quite sure. I don't remember exactly, but I believe
Wow.
it was a pigeon that dropped off a little note or something at the front door of the school, and she just got to school first and picked it up. No, that's not really how
I'm like,
I'm
what?
like, what?
Hold on, what?
He's no, it was I think it's a fax and email or something that she got wind of, and then wound up just submitting, our class for it, and I wound up booking the audition. And I remember, I was green to that process. It was my first audition. I didn't know who Rick Famuyiwa was, the writer director of The Wood. So I walked in. He's the only black dude in the room. Like, what's up, nigga? And literally, and he's like, "What's up?" And he gave me the sides and told me to read, and I read, and one of the bigger casting directors I ever met, didn't know it, and she cast me for it. They gave me the script, and I remember, this was so silly of me. I remember I was so embarrassed to have to walk out with 100 and something pages in my pocket. I was like, "Hold on," closed the door, folded up the script, put it in my pocket. And then I walked out. And it was like, I got in the car with the teacher, and she was like, "So what'd they say? How did it go? Whatever." It's probably like 3 or 4 different auditions. And she says, I said, "Well, they gave me all these papers to read." And she's like, "What's that?" I was like, "I guess the script." She's like, "They gave you the script?" She knew I had gotten hired for it. I didn't. So that was kind of.
You didn't know. Wow, that's crazy.
No, I didn't know. But that's, that goes to show, like, I wanted it. I was hungry for it. It was something that they thought that I was fit with. And, 22 years later, it's a classic. People still walk up to me this day and ask, "Hey, what page 15 on?" You know what I'm saying?
If you get the script, you in there.
Yeah. Normally you get the script you on. So
Absolutely.
So do you still keep in contact with most of your cast members?
yeah, majority of them. Like, I've been pulling these guys together to do something nostalgic, for the fans, for the culture. So
Okay.
I'm not saying it's a Wood too, but it's definitely you'll see a lot of these faces together again.
Nice.
I'm
That's what's up.
excited.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah.
So do you think it's important for an actor to take acting lessons before they go apply for a role?
If they suck, yeah. I mean, if it's not, if it's not in you, if it's not something that's natural to you, if the camera turns on and you get nervous, if you start to sweat, if you can't perform, or if you can't just be natural somehow, then yeah, take some classes. That's where it starts. And there's certain shit they can't teach you. You know what I mean? You are who you are. You have an accent, you got an accent. You look the way you look. So I tell young actors too, hey, when they hire you for the role, they hire you. You know what I'm saying? You're that
Be
guy.
yourself.
Yeah, don't try to be Santa. You're you playing Santa. You know what I'm saying? Remember that when you're there. So that's all. That's what I tell you.
That's what's up.
But yeah, I'd say any actor should take classes. Definitely.
I think that's what's wrong with me.
Oh, like you nervous? You get
Class
nervous?
coming on.
No, I got booked for something, but I'm really super duper nervous. But yeah.
Take a class. That helps.
I need to. I'm funny by myself.
You have
but
it's like a comedy?
it's like a comedy
Okay.
little thing.
But I'd suggest if you book for it, get a coach and let them coach you just for that role. And,
Yeah.
be the best you can at that role. That's that.
Yeah, I'm going to tell y'all next week, but surprise.
Okay.
What is it? It's like the Ray J Kardashian.
One of my
something?
friends actually is doing something. He is like, I guess, one of the people that find the people
Okay.
at Top Air Studios, and I can't say too much, but
Right.
I got the role.
For casting. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like it fits me. 'cause
Congratulations.
literally me. It's just like
You're nervous.
I'm nervous.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
That's
You're
good.
gonna be fine.
That's good. They say if your dream don't scare you, you're not dreaming big enough.
yeah, that's true.
So, would you say starting off as an extra would be a good way to start and get in the rooms in proximity of great people?
Yeah, that's the way. I mean, you can get vouchers and become a SAG actor from doing that. And just quick story. When I finished college, I didn't know which route to go as it came to acting. So I actually joined background casting. My first film in background I did with Martin Lawrence. And,
wow, okay.
And on the set, they told me, and everyone in the extras, and it had to be
Bring him a glass of water. That's
right,
new.
right. Bring water and gargle it when you bring it. No,
Gargling.
none of that. They actually just told us when talking to Martin, don't talk to him in between takes. And I believe as an actor, that was it's his method. It's how he does it. Look at the Martin show. And no offense to the gentleman at whomever, Mr. Williams, sister brother, whatever.
Brother.
Yeah, no offense to him. But even, in his craft, man, if you watch the Martin Lawrence show, that shit was genius. And you have to think like
was.
the
It
Tisha
really
Campbells of the world. Like these girls, they are fucking amazing. Like come on, School Days was a musical, a black musical. Anybody see her song, dance, and acting skills?
Yeah.
Come on. Now, when you look at Martin, he had all this improv, and it was magnificent. He probably went on for 20, 30 minutes, and they had to cut it to make it into, 30-minute series, 30-minute shows. So,
And they all can do it as well. Everybody
Yeah.
else in the cast, yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Well, I was definitely extra in the Tiffany Haddish movie Like a Boss. And I had the opportunity to be in the room with Tiffany Haddish. I'm talking about like she's right here. She was so funny in real life.
yeah.
Like her and Rose in that movie. And I'm in the drag queen scene and I'm in the club Lips and I'm clapping and I got like, about 2 seconds of fame. And I'm like, so they flashed over me. I said, did y'all see me? I'm on big screen. I said, Mama, I made it. I was like, I probably made about $80 that day. But I was like, it was such a great feeling just to know it was just that close.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when your dreams and your reality meet and it's just such a
Oh,
great
you love
feeling.
it. It's nice when you
So
can
even
touch those people, celebrities too. Even Tiffany, I met her back at the Comedy Union days in
love
LA.
her. I love her
She would
spirit,
come and just do her
personality.
set. You know what I mean?
She's actually funny in real life. Like in between sets, in between cuts, she had us laughing.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like,
She's back in the day. She was probably one of the finest comics in the club. You know what I'm saying? And you just be looking at her like, why is she doing comedy? Strip club right there. What?
oh my God. Not Tiffany
Not the strip
Haddish.
club.
There, dog.
it is sitting up her back there.
She too bad.
I cannot.
Strip club right
real.
there.
Grew up in LA. It's not really our culture. That's an Atlanta thing. It's
Yeah.
strip club thing. And they got the best chicken wings in Magic City.
They
Just, may I, whoever the chef.
Strip clubs have the best
Best
chicken
food. They
wings.
have the best food,
Period.
yeah.
And the chef
Like,
don't really look like a chef. He in there like, yeah, nigga. Come on.
Strip clubs
give
have
us
the best
20
food.
with the greasy ass 20.
Ain't no hand sanitizer. They taking money.
Oh
Come on.
my God.
You don't think about that during the time, though.
Not at all.
Is that
You're
brown-
a little
wait.
distracted. Yeah.
The brown liquor.
Because you said something earlier that really like stood out to me. So you're saying that you are going to create your own production company, correct me. Why do you feel like that's important for you to do?
Yeah, correct. I am starting my own production company, and it's important as any actor to look at it as if it is, and no disrespect to actors who are just acting, but if we look at the evolution of a lot of our actors that we respect, they started out acting, and then they moved into other positions, either producing or getting your first producer credit, being the star of a project, or you just totally stepped on the other side of the camera, like our man from Happy Days, I forget his name, Ron Howard. But it's one of those things where you either start out working at the counter at McDonald's and you have an aspiration to own one or be a manager, or just flip fries. And you have to decide how you play the game. Feel me? So it's like not everybody's path is going to be the same. We're going to walk down the same fucking street, but I look different than you. I walk differently than you. You know what I'm saying? So everything for you ain't for me. And I got into this game knowing that I don't even like McDonald's. You feel me? So if I got a chance to buy a franchise, I'm finna show them some whole other shit. And that's what I'm on.
Okay. That's
Well, I just find out that executive producers make the most money. Like they make way more than the actors.
Well, they take that risk too. That EP credit, it costs you. There's some other producer credits you can get that may not cost you financially and could cost you some sweat equity. So, everybody at this level of the game above board, you got some sweat in the game, you got some skin in the game. Otherwise, get off the toilet.
Are you still making money from the wood?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course.
You said, of course. They still plays, don't it? I be seeing on BET, be on all these other shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. And on Netflix, right?
It moves. It moves around for the last 20-something years. Like you said, it's a classic. It's one of those hit films. So
wow,
it's a thing for me. Like, it became residual income. So imagine 18, 19 years old, I'm doing this film. 2 years later, I get this check. Like, what the fuck is this? And I had to really...
It's nice.
You had to go figure it out. Like, oh shit, they still sending checks. You get what I'm saying?
I love it.
I had taken corporate jobs. I had taken jobs. I had started running my business and not done any of it. You know what I mean? And the game kept calling me. Like, bro, Slim. I'm like, no, nigga, you want to snap or what?
And the checks
You know what
kept
I'm saying?
rolling.
So-
I love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Amazing.
you would say you don't quit your day job. You just roll with the flow of things.
I mean,
You
like
still
I
gotta
said, what's
take
for you is for you.
Yeah.
I will never give up my mailbox business or stop doing anything to do with building that business or stop looking at every city I go to like an opportunity to build a business there. You get what I'm saying? So, like, that's just who I am.
What made you want to get into the mailbox business?
It was actually my father's plan. He worked for Pac Bell probably up until I was 18, 19. Right after I did the wood, he had been downsized. And literally, they got rid of their contract employees because they didn't want, they didn't want to pay the insurances or whatever for their employees. So they started hiring contractors, And they hired contractors who they didn't have to pay the insurances for. So that put my dad and a bunch of people on a chopping board. And when it happened, they had to give everybody a parachute. There were some lawsuits that happened. And then I had just happened to be in a good position after getting the wood. So my dad flew me to Vegas. We started a corporation. My brother came down and that was it. We started from then. We started out with vending machines.
Wow.
Do you have children?
I do. I have a 13-year-old son.
Would you recommend to be an actor?
I try because he's a handsome kid. You know what I mean? And his mom's handsome too. But he gets a handsome from his mama. But no, it's I show him everything I do. I've been out here for a month. I brought him out here the first week I was here, a couple days just to kind of show him, hey, we be in other places. We do other things.
Wow.
And, he sees me. He knows what I'm doing. And he has an opportunity, but it's up to him.
Awesome.
Totally up to
What's
him.
up?
Well, we thank you so much for stopping by the show. But before you go, you can tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
Oh, well, shit. Tonight, I'm going to head over to Esco Seafood.
Oh,
man.
no.
They got that
Stop
little shit
it.
going on at Escobar.
Y'all call me. I'll give you his number.
Check it out. I'll be at Escobar tonight, yo. The homegirl, DJ Millhouse.
The who?
Better not.
Yeah.
The who?
It's like Esco Seafood or some shit. I love seafood. Yeah.
I do too. That's what I'm trying to say. Where is it?
I said Escobar, 2 chains. Yeah.
Stop playing.
He got his own shit.
Give out your information. Stop playing away.
So again, I told him last night, I'm a little nervous about having followers. Jesus had 12 and there was still a Judas at his table. I got about 10,000, so I got to look out for at least 1,000 of you niggas. Just saying. But you can follow me. It's all my social media, the same thing as my name, but with MR before it, Mr. So MR, DUANE, Dwayne, and FINLEY, Finley. That's how you spell Dwayne. If anybody did it wrong, your mama, never mind.
But we do want you to stick around for the letter segment because this is really a good letter.
Right.
But we want to say thank you for coming on. And
Yeah, thank you.
you really dropped some good jewels, but I think it's very important when you
I
have
left my balls on the floor. A Jew.
It's good to have longevity, and the fact that you were, it stood out to me. You said you want to be the flipper of the franchise.
Yeah.
You want to own the franchise.
And I'm going to use that.
And I like that.
I'm going to use that. You better coin it. real
That's
quick.
good. Like, you might make $10,000 here flipping little burgers. But
Yeah, but you want to
you
own
can
it.
make $1 million.
Exactly.
Owning your shit. So thank you for that. Thank you for that.
I'm the
So,
worst.
all right, y'all guys. And whack ass of the day. goes to, I feel like he's one of Nasha people undercover.
Not in the cover.
Senator Joe
That means his family.
Manchin, a West Virginia Democrat, for maintaining his support of a legislative filibuster while opposing his party's expansive election and ethics reform bill. So basically, he is basically saying, Senator Manchin is basically saying that if we put this bill that will help people vote, and let's let the Republicans do what they want to do, it will further divide the country. And this is why I want to tell people, I don't want to go too long on this. You guys, just don't vote for somebody because they say they Democrat. Please
do your homework.
You can really see what bills they voted for. You can really see what they stood for.
What they're
and if
about.
they
your
don't
research.
align with you,
Right.
like, I don't give a damn. Like, back in the day, I voted Democrat just because I was told.
Just down the list.
Yeah.
Down the
That's
list.
down this
You don't even know the
Didn't
people
know who
names.
the hell
You
they
have to do
did,
your research, yeah.
what they do, but now I research, and just because if I don't like you, I don't vote for you.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't care about being Democrat because I'm about to tell you, goddamn Republican, you do the same shit they doing. I.e., example, Senator Joe Manchin. And one thing that frustrates me with Democrats, Republicans will step on their damn toe and bleed and vote together. Democrats,
We raid the Capitol.
they'll cut, stab, and
Proud of that.
and won't even be in unison.
Turn this bitch over. You gonna listen to me, goddamn.
You right. With this
Heard me out.
party. And I don't understand that, and that bothers me. Democrats are
It ain't
weak.
right.
And I say this all the time. Y'all are weak ass people. Y'all need to stand up for what the fuck you stand up for. I don't care if you don't like this person side of you, but y'all Democrats. Vote and get the right stuff right. It's not fair for these voting laws that are coming into play. So Senator Joe Manchin, who is a West Virginia Democrat, you have earned yourself whack ass of the day.
Of the week too, and maybe
Yeah,
a year.
forever.
Until you get out of office. Yeah, basically.
All right, your time's coming up, bitch. But
Now the conversation.
all right, we are now coming to the segment called The Letter, read by Nasha.
The letter. First, I just want to say, Nasha, I freaking love you. You are my spirit animal. Girl. My cousin just recently told us that she had found the love of her life after knowing him for 3 months. When she finally introduced her boyfriend, I was shocked. Me and the love of her life was fuck buddies last year. What? Do you think I should inform my cousin or leave it alone?
Leave it alone.
If y'all wasn't serious and he wasn't invited to your home and he didn't ever meet any of your family
Where were
or
they fucking?
friends.
Or were they fucking in his house?
That's the stipulation. It's okay. Like,
No, I'm not saying it's okay, but I think you just don't open up them can of worms. Like, I don't know. If it's your friend, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to let y'all answer because I just read it. So let me
Okay,
think.
so are they first cousin, second, or third?
man.
Damn, Ernie.
We gotta get the details.
Guys, if you stay in a community for long enough, y'all gonna recycle motherfuckers. So you might end up dating somebody like
It may be a small town, right? Is it?
If I dated you in high school, okay, and then later on, like 5 years, 6 years later,
This is next
not
year,
last year, but the next year, my cousin bring you to a barbecue, and I was like, oh well, I dated him in high school. I remember his face. And you know what? I would mention it to my cousin. I was like, I know him, but I probably wouldn't say how deep I know him until I see how she feel about him.
But this is
like,
last year,
So how's
year.
he the love of your life?
and she said they were fuck buddies last year, so it happened more than once. So when you come a fuck buddy, I would think it happens multiple times. That's like a regular.
But how she fucking the dude last year, and now it's the love of the cousin's life all of a sudden. Like,
she's dating somebody else now.
No, so the cousin had found somebody she was really into after 3 months. Once she introduced her to the family, the girl cousin and him was fuck buddies
the year before.
So she was completely should I tell my cousin or not? And my answer would be, tell your cousin, bitch.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Like, you don't, Bobby, honestly, if you don't have no dealings, you don't care about him, I think it's, to me, if I were your cousin, I wouldn't be with him, but I will respect the fact that my cousin came and told me for the man did.
Right.
Yeah.
Because y'all was fucked, but I mean, y'all was fucking more than once. Now, if it was a one and go, I ain't saying
Yeah, that's
shit.
what I'm saying. If it's a one and go,
shutting my ass up.
yeah.
It was a horny date night, and that's what it was. It was on here. But if we fucking numerous times, more than
This is
once,
the regular.
that's a regular. I mean, hell, everybody.
I need some context to that. Like, how long was it going on? Like, do they know? Did they meet somewhere at a family dinner, a funeral, or something? It's like, oh shit.
I'm telling my cousin, Christian Lakeem,
But this is the love
what
of
would the
her life
Christian
now.
do?
How in 3 months?
They always want to know what a Christian will do. It really has something to do with being a Christian. I think just morally, you should tell, because what if they get married and they have kids and this is like really serious? I think you should know. And not only that, I think from a mature relationship standpoint, you're going to share that anyway, because when you're engaging sexually, prior to that, you should have that conversation with who you slept with, what your sexual history was. I think that is a mature way to start off a relationship. So.
Yeah, and it also depends which cousin it was.
I don't know.
I might not
That-
want to.
that's
You
right
need
there.
to tell.
Now, it was my nasty ass cousin.
I know who's
from the
with
flu
everybody.
in the road.
She seemed rache as hell.
I'm gonna say, baby, well,
Yeah.
you fuck LaQuisha, not Brittany.
So would this still be the love? I think this is still the love of her life. So,
But who am I to tell somebody when they found love and how quick it can be?
Yeah.
I'm not in liberty to say
yeah,
that.
of course.
But I am liberty to say, tell your cousin.
Tell your cousin.
Tell your
Tell your cousin.
She's trying to keep the dick in the family. That's what's going on.
Pass it around.
Well, I would definitely disclose that to my cousin because I'm someone that just tells all my business anyways. And when I would have seen him, I wouldn't be able to keep my mouth closed. But I can understand why she wouldn't want to say anything.
Because it's the love of her life.
Because you don't want to, I don't want to hurt you, boo. If you found the love of your life, I wish you the best. Just so happened, I was just fucking your love of your life last year. So,
Well, apparently her cousin has come to her and probably told her so many great things about this guy.
It's going to come out anyway. The first argument, it's going to come out.
Yeah.
I fucked your cousin, bitch.
Exactly.
I want to know how she found out though. Like, how did she see the guy? Was it in person? Was it on Facebook? You know what I'm saying?
Well, the cousin introduced her. I mean,
like face to face.
No, the cousin
I think
introduced
right
the
the
guy
guy,
to
the
the family.
Family.
Right. And the guy didn't say anything either.
No.
Not to the argument.
They still fucking. How about that?
Oh.
That first
You think
argument
so?
is going to come out.
Yeah, problem solved.
You think so?
We ain't talking
I
last.
don't
We talking
think
last
so.
month. She been fucking this
We
dude.
talking
He got-
last
and he got
night,
several
probably.
other women. Believe that. That's bullshit. Why you didn't say nothing? Why you don't say
Maybe
nothing?
because of the entire family there.
Stop it.
I don't
Too
know.
much.
Why you don't say nothing? Ladies, why wouldn't you say something?
Because they
would
still
feel-
knocking boots. That's why.
That's how I
would
feel.
I'm not finna mess up my other
I
boot
don't
thing.
know.
I'm not
I'm not
gonna
finna
say
mess up my
that.
other
I'm gonna
boo
say
thing.
this: if I was the man in this situation, I really cared about this woman, and I think if I told information, she would leave me, and that would hurt me.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything.
I'd be like, hey, Brittany,
nice meeting you. I was
and I give her that look like I ain't said nothing, bitch, and you bet
Yeah.
not either.
Sound like he need a place to stay. The stakes are raised for him. He ain't trying to move out. That's
It's
what's going
something.
on.
I'm
Yeah. He ain't trying to call Tyrone. He don't want to pack no bags. He ain't getting tired of her shit.
I don't know.
going to your cousin's house.
Come out.
That's what's up.
I mean,
You know
It
what? to find
happens
me.
like that, y'all. When you stay in these small towns or you just in a community for a long time, that's in a straight white.
It's probably
gay
in Atlanta.
community.
We don't know that.
Yeah, it's going on. It goes on. Like people recycle. If we're not never getting married, we're never stopping just being with one person. Just think how many people we are recycling. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put my sex life on pause. And I've been doing really, really well at it. You know
Trying to
what
make
I'm
sure you didn't fuck one of your cousins or whatever.
saying? Basically.
Lord.
Basically.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? If you just keep on dating and just meeting people, you're going to run across like people that your partner or your best friend or somebody to
Now
be
my
with.
question is, since you said that, would you be okay with it? Would you be okay with it?
For women, if what position
You
though?
realize who you're talking to?
No, but I would not. But hold on.
Okay, you found the love. You found the love of your life, right?
I would want my cousin to tell me.
And your cousin tell you, would you stay with that person?
Would I stay with the person after he done been with my cousin?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Of course not.
But some people will because they feel like the love of his life. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say
I'm
this.
thinking like,
When I was straight, back in my high school days, I had a cousin who always went behind me. And I told my cousin one pick I care about this guy. I said, her, don't touch her.
Okay.
And kind of find out they messed around. You know what I did?
Was you okay with it?
Bust them in the mouth.
Nah, he slept with her too.
I slept with all her best friends.
There it is. I already knew. I knew the petty was there.
Petty.
I heard the petty.
I
coming.
was so petty because that hurt me, and I fought my cousin like I told you, and I was mad at her. I'm like, why outside of everybody? Can we stop talking? But I said, cousin, like, everybody just don't mess with her. Like you have all
Guess
these
what?
other ones.
I'll mess with everybody.
And he did. And when she told me, I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in there on MySpace. Hey, LaQuisha.
What's up, Kiki?
yeah.
Yeah, I was a savage back in my day.
Honestly, guys, really, that's what adults is doing. We're recycling each other. Unless you just go be with somebody for the rest of your life, you recycling.
It's different now.
You know what I'm
You got
saying?
to worry about too much. Back then, you could take penicillin and shit would clear up. Like
There you
now,
go.
you got to keep your mask on. You pull your condom off. It's a lot going on.
Getting sores in your mouth. You
Yeah,
can't
it's
kiss
right.
nobody no
Keep your
more.
mask on.
For real, y'all saw that Z to get
complicated.
I don't want to even think of
Leosis.
the sores in your mouth.
Ew, that sounds disgusting.
I look at people's mouths.
oh my
Yeah.
God.
I check the gums.
Now you got to be
I
intimate
check
to look
the
at somebody's
feet.
mouth.
I gotta check because I just need to make sure your body.
What's wrong with the feet? What happened with the feet?
Oh, you get syphilis on your feet. I look at feet.
Syphilis on the feet, like
Yeah, on the
underneath.
soles.
Look, Kiva, your whole face dropped.
When your feet
on the feet.
when your feet is raggedy and unkept, that means you don't have good health.
Okay, so what do you look for in the feet? This was a different topic. So you gotta look for like spots or sores.
No, it's like it just don't look right. It's like spots.
So basically, when somebody walk in the room, you have to let me examine you. Just
I examine the whole body, and I prefer you take a shower at my place, so I know you clean.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
okay.
So this person probably wants to know.
You want to watch the
friend.
dirt off the center of their back, huh?
He going to the left here today.
I'm just being real. You gotta
So, friend, we
I better check
I
these
feel it.
people.
I only date women with ashy backs. That's how you know they single. She all hold up and shit. She got a man at home. Care about her. You need an ashy. Get you an ashy bitch. That's what.
Single as fuck.
What's the singer say? Turn off the lights.
And when she got a bush.
You feel me?
she don't care. She don't care about keeping it
Nah,
real.
that's too nasty.
Hey,
All right.
Hey, some men like a little hair on their food. Be careful. There's some grown men out
She
there.
got a bush.
Some grown men out there.
Is this Convo with Friends? Like,
After dark.
what happened?
Listen though, y'all, the wildest thing I ever did was one of my friends, and I helped shave them.
like okay.
I helped shave them.
Okay.
All right, Nasha. All right,
Everybody in the barber.
We gotta go. We gotta
Get
go
a
to
lady
the
the email
seafood.
address, please.
Tell the people how they
Or
can find us,
tip.
follow.
That's how
You know,
So what was the
yeah.
advice? I mean,
We don't give enough
gonna-
advice. Get an email address
friend.
out. Let's do that.
So, friend, I hope we was able to assist you. Definitely let your cousin know.
let your cousin know.
You know what I'm saying? You both should let her know. Don't do
Yeah.
that sneaky shit, that snake shit behind her back.
Yeah.
And don't make it a big plan where it seems like y'all double teaming or something.
Same time.
Because that's a threesome or a throuple, one or the other.
You should have told her as soon as they left the family.
Man.
He should have.
Yeah, both of them.
Both of them, yeah.
At the event, should have came up. Let's go to the parking lot, smoke this joint, had this tequila shot, and talk this out.
So with that being said, friends, I hope we was able to give you enough advice to make this decision and move forward with it. Hey, friends, if you have any questions or you're facing any issues in your life, or you want to congratulate someone, reach out to us. We are your safe haven. Here at Combo with Friends, you would email combo with friends with an S podcast@gmail.com. Combo with friends with an S podcast@gmail.com.
Thank you so much, Nasha.
Yeah.
Thank you to the great guest. I really enjoyed him. He's really funny.
was
You
very
missed your
funny.
call. It should be a comedian.
Yeah, he did miss
do that.
I would definitely go watch you for real because I will get some. You do? Oh,
Yeah, I put a couple nights together for you. Atlanta, I'll be back. Don't
but
worry.
you
I'm out
know
here
what?
working.
You didn't even share that, so let's just move on. I feel offended.
I'm gonna keep y'all updated though. There's a lot coming.
I feel offended. But all right, friends, welcome to the end of the show. But as always, you guys, you can follow us on everywhere at Convo with Friends with a Z. And you can also, you guys, make sure you tell a friend about us. That's how we grow. Each one, teach one, tell a friend, have a friend. I don't care who the friend is. Let the friend know to
Yes,
tune in to
elementary rhyme.
Convo with Friends. You like how I did it?
Come through.
All right. And also, you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, and it's Convo with Friends with a Z, okay? YouTube is growing. We had 5 more subscribers. So, hey.
Good job, guys. Make sure you guys tell 5 of your friends. Make sure they hit the like and subscribe button. Tell 5 of your friends. Every person who listened to tonight, please tell 5 of your friends. Matter of fact, just send the episode to them, via email, via text, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, because you can find us on iHeartRadio,
Pandora.
Spotify.
YouTube.
damn near everywhere. We
Yeah.
have podcasts
On
at
all major
On
platforms.
all major
at
platforms.
all major platforms, you guys. You can also give to the podcast in every description box on whatever podcast platform listen to us on. Okay, you guys? Or you go to our website at www.comofriends.com. Well, friends, this is Rodney.
This is Lakiba.
This is Ernest.
Bye for now. It's Nasha.
See you next week. Bye, friends.
You
Peace out.
guys.
We love y'all. Be blessed.
Hi guys, this is your boy Yet checking in. If you are enjoying our content, can you please follow us on IG and Facebook at Convo with Friends, and that's FRIENDZ.